What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm on Texan Gaming today, people. Today we got some brand new erratas that I have not read yet. This is going to be a live reaction. I'm very excited. We got, like I said, new erratas for cards that we haven't seen in forever. They're all skills, and yeah, I'm very excited. We haven't gotten this since like forever. I think it was like November or something like that. Could be wrong with that, but yeah. Without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this. So we are quickly approaching the release of the mid-tirm paradox box, the first small box expansion of Speed Duels, along with the mid-tirm paradox box and tournament pack 4 is set to be released towards the end of September. Last November, yeah, I was right. We announced that 3 skill cards were to receive updates. Today we're announcing that 6 skill cards. No way. These skills are clarified, simplified, or modified to work within the updated rules for skill cards introduced with the Speed Duel GX Duel Academy box. Alright, first on our list is going to be Final Draw. This is from the first deck. Activate the skill during the main phase. Once per turn, during your main phase, this is the previous text by the way, you may play a counter on this skill. If you have 3 or more counters, when you withdraw a card, you can set your deck for a card and add it to your hand instead. If you don't win that turn, you lose the duel. Activate the skill during your main phase by placing 3 counters on this card. Once per turn during your main phase, you can remove 1 counter from this card. Once, if this card has no counters on it, the next time you would draw a card, do the following instead. Add 1 card from your deck to your hand, but at the end phase of this turn, you lose the duel. Okay, so they simplified it for us. Nightmare Sonic Blast. Oh, okay, this is going to be a really interesting one. So Nightmare Sonic Blast used to read, if you have Serpent Knight Dragon, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Use one of the following skills, depending on the monsters revealed. Add 1 reveal card to your hand, destroy 1 card your opponent controls, or apply both effects. Then you can stack your deck in any order. The news text say, activate this skill only when you control Serpent Knight Dragon. Once per turn, you can reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Use one of the following skills based on the number of cards revealed. 1. Add 1 of the revealed monsters to your hand. 2. Destroy 1 face-up card your opponent controls. 3. Both of the above in sequence. Okay, so you add and then you destroy. Then place the rest of reveal cards to the bottom of the deck in any order. You can to the bottom. So instead of to the top, you don't stack your deck. You put them to the bottom. Okay, that's a pretty good hit there. All right, you're no longer just stacking the deck. You're doing both of the effects, and that's about it. And it's 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Yeah, that's the same. All right, cool. Oh, it's 1 card your opponent controls and 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Okay, that's nice. And add 1 of the revealed monsters to your hand instead of add 1 of the revealed cards. Oh, I see what the errata is. So instead of adding a card, you reveal a monster. Instead of destroying any card, you destroy a face-up monster. And then you have to put all the cards to the bottom of the deck instead of top. This is a nice little hit. This makes it not as overpowered. It's going to be one of those things where dragon decks aren't going to be like insane as this comes out. This was a big worry of mine whenever Serpent Knight Dragon was running around. It also leads me to believe we're going to get Carbon Geddon, because with Carbon Geddon in the game, it would have been super easy to tuner out Serpent Knight Dragon. Next on our list is Spellproof Armor, which is insane. This is going to be insane. Activate the skill during your main phase. All machine monsters you currently control are unaffected by your opponent's spell effects. You can normal summon machine monsters with less tribute. If a non-machine monster is in your graveyard, flip the skill over. Activate the skill during your main phase and apply the following effect. Machine normal monsters you control. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it. Machine normal monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's spell or effects. I knew it! Let's go! I called this so long ago during the ban list reaction video. This is insane. While control no monsters, you can normal summon machine normal monsters with 1 less tribute. That's even better too. That's kind of really good. If you have a non-machine monster on your field or in your graveyard, so you can't play Warrior Lady in this deck now. So that's kind of interesting. And you can't play Zomas. That's very interesting. So yeah, can't play Zoma in the deck anymore. You have to control no monsters to do your normal summon of the big bird. Machine normal monsters you control are unaffected by spell cards or effects, which is also really, really good. So yeah, I guess this deck just becomes a sort of poison deck. But this is really nice because we're no longer going to get it out Spellproof Jinzo. We're no longer able to swarm the field with high-powered, strong monsters. It definitely is the errata we needed for this deck. Fusion Party. Okay, this is an interesting one. Activate the skill during your main phase. You can fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or fusion field as fusion material. This skill can only be used once per duel. This is going to be a weird hit, isn't it? Once per duel during your main phase, you can discard 1 card, fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck, use a monster from your hand or field. Okay, so they just made it to where you have to discard a card. I guess that's fair. I mean, I like Fusion Party a lot. I felt like we didn't need to do this at all. This is my favorite skill. Oh man, that's really unfortunate. Uh, all right, going on to union combinations. The materials used are the ones listed on the card summoning. They are banished. Alright, activate the skill during the main phase, once per turn. Fusion summon a light monster from your extra deck using monsters from your graveyard or field as fusion material. For the rest of the turn, your opponent takes no damage. Once per turn during the main phase, you can place one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. Oh, they really hit this deck. Once per turn during your main phase, place a card from your hand to the bottom of the deck, then special summon a light machine monster from your extra deck that cannot be fusion summoned using monsters from your field or graveyard as material, ignoring its summoning condition. So this makes this a lot easier to read. So this is no longer able to summon Cyber Dragons. For the rest of the turn, your opponent takes no damage. So this is a really interesting one. Yeah, it kind of clarifies a lot of stuff with us. You can only be special summoning the XYZ pieces, and special summon one light machine fusion monster from your extra deck that cannot be fusion summoned. Wait, that cannot be fusion summoned. Huh. I guess we'll get more rulings on that as it comes out. Main phase, you have to place a card to the bottom of the deck. It's no longer free, so that's pretty nice. And then we have Ritual Ceremony, which in my opinion, honestly, really needed to hit. Activate this skill during your main phase, reveal one ritual monster from your hand, add a ritual spell from your deck to your hand that lists the ritual monster. This skill can only be used once per duel. Update text. Once per duel. During the main phase, reveal a ritual monster from your hand, add one ritual spell from your deck whose name is mentioned on the ritual monsters, and place one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. Alright, that's not too terrible. It just makes you discard one. So, or put one to the bottom. And this one makes you discard, right? Discard one card. So you fill your graveyard with this one, which could be really nice. Imagine sending Malicious, Dasher, and then some other graveyard cards, Assailant, to the graveyard, all for that effect. All 6 updated skills are available in Spin Duel Tournament Pack 4 later this month. Remember to play your original copies of these skills if they are updated text. Skill cards are what makes Speed Duel unique, and they may be other skill cards that will receive updated card text in the future to better clarify how they are used. In the meantime, get ready for Speed Duel Mid-Term Paradox Box and the return of Jane and the rival Cyrus, Bash Masawa, and the Paradox Brothers. But yeah, this is insane. We got hits to, or updates to Final Draw, hit to a Nightmare Sonic Blast, hit to Spellproof Armor, hit to Fusion Party, hit to Union Combination, and hit to Ritual Ceremony. This is actually going to be really nice for the format moving forward. We hit our most generic skills in the game, in my opinion, that make Fusion Ritual decks so strong. We hit the Union Combination, which I guess was needed. They really felt like it was. And then we, addressed Spellproof Armor, which in my opinion was the most needed card. Nightmare Sonic Blast hasn't done anything forever, but can be a problem. So, I understand why this guy hit. And then Final Draw is, I guess, a nice little update to it. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe. And above all else, I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.